Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Hot Rod Bob, and you've got gas, the morning edition, and you are a gasaholic. Thanks for tuning in. Now, one thing we talked about yesterday was what were the hot cars guys should have to attract the ladies. Well, today we're going to look at what cars the ladies actually would drive. Yeah, it's a different situation. What they want you to have versus what they want to have is not even close in the same neighborhood. Let's go over some of these. Now, these are worldwide cars, not just USA. Hi, GP. How you doing? And Jay Black. All right, so these cars, some of the names may not translate to the US, and I'll talk a little bit about those as well. All right, the number 25 car on the hit list for women to drive is the Subaru Forester. Really? They want to be a Forester? All right, it's an SUV. It's kind of a crossover. What they have found is most women, and this is a generalization, they are saying, not me, want to drive SUVs or crossover vehicles. They want to have four-door sedans. They want to have minivans. They want to have, I don't know who the idiot is that came up with this because none of the women I know do this. I mean, look at Tatiana, a Dodge Hellcat or Demon. Nicole George, a 5 second, she's almost in the fives, low 6 second Mustang, and it's her daily driver. Nicole George still holds the land speed record between the 10 freeway and the 60 freeway on the 605 freeway. Boom! Zip by me like I was standing still one day. Yes. So, no, she wouldn't be caught dead in a Forester or any SUV or mommy van. Hell, the child seats fit in the back of a Mustang, and they're within reach if you gotta slap them for making too much noise. All right, the next is the VW Vento. Huh? Well, we don't get that here in the U.S. It's a European only or out of the U.S. model, and it's kind of basically a boring four-door sedan. Yeah, it's popular in the highways and byways of Europe and who knows where. The Honda Jazz. Now, this is a little, very little, compact car. It kind of looks like it. Remember the Gremlin? Well, they cut it off in the back. It's a hatchback. It's okay. Morning, Carl Abbott, Neil Pangs in Great Britain. How are you doing? All right, Volvo S40. Okay, if you're looking for a safety sedan, that's the car you buy. If you're planning on having an accident, that's the car you buy. Yeah, it's okay. It's here. It's kind of a luxurious little car. Tries to compete against the BMW. Not got the performance or the image, but that's the upscale small car. The Honda CR-V. Okay. It's a crossover vehicle, kind of an SUV. It sits up high, plenty of visibility, reliable, good on gas. Okay. Boring. Next up, the Toyota Camry. Now, the Toyota Camry's starting to get a little sporty looking. They've got bigger wheels and tires on it. The color combinations are there. The body styling has become a little bit more aggressive, not so mundane. It's still boring, but it is a very popular car among the ladies. It's number 20 on the top 25 list of cars women buy. Now, this car is not available in the U.S., but I think we've got a vehicle similar to it. The Hyundai Creta. Have no clue what that is. It's not a U.S. spec vehicle, but it is part of the SUV line from Hyundai. The Creta offers automatic shifting. Automatic transmission. Okay. Making it ideal for multitasking drivers. Why are you multitasking when you're driving? All right, that's what they're saying. The Nissan Juke. My neighbor's got one of these things. They are ugly. She loves the little car, though, and drives it all over. Well, the Juke has gotten a lot of criticism over its design. I wonder why. And it's hideous. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just ugly. But it's a little 1.6 liter fuel efficient engine. It gets it around, and the ladies like it for driving around town. Nissan Sentra. All right, the Sentra's been their grocery getter car since the end of the B210 models, and it's been pretty reliable, pretty good seller for Nissan. Well, the women tend to like this, I'm told, especially if they have kids in a kindergarten class, because that's about the only ones that'll fit in the back of one of these things. Now, here's a car that's not available in the United States, and there's a good reason for it. The Tata Nano. Nano, All right, this looks like an abbreviated golf cart. It's round. It's small. It's easily maneuverable. And what they say about this car that's only available in India is the women love it because they can navigate those narrow streets and they can drive it great in either direction. How about the proper direction? How you doing, Vince Yamasaki and Johnny Martinez? Good morning to you. Mike Schaefer's as well. All right. Honda Amaze CVT. What the heck's an Amaze? Well, it's another car we don't get here in the United States, but worldwide the women gravitate to this machine. One thing that makes the Honda Amaze a winner is its low turning radius. Low turning radius? How about short turning radius? All right, this way they can park them, and they can turn around and make those U-turns in the middle of the street where they shouldn't be doing it because I want to. All right, so that's it. It's got one of those CVT transmissions that really, people hate those things. And Michael, the Dr. Strutter, is watching us right now. All right, here's another vehicle we don't get in the United States. It's called the Skoda Octavia Automatic. Okay? Let's say it's a female version of a BMW. Well, yeah, it's actually kind of a little performance sedan. It's the next best thing to a BMW if you happen to be in Italy. Really? I don't know. It's got an automatic transmission, and that makes it easy to use. Apparently, the people that are doing this review think women can't drive a manual transmission. Don't tell that to my wife. The VW Polo GT TSI. Another vehicle we don't get here in the States. It's a smaller version of the Rabbit, and or the Golf, as they call them now. The Polo GT could easily make a American muscle car on the highway look silly. It's pretty powerful. Yeah, it's okay. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Now, this one I understand and accept. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Now, this is luxury. It's sumptuous. It's Mercedes. You don't have to say anything more. Women will want a Mercedes. People in general want Mercedes. It's a cool car. It's got some decent family traits. You can get people in the back. It's got power. It's got handling. It's luxury. Another car that never will come into the States because Suzuki no longer sells cars in the USA. The Suzuki Maruti CVT. So it's got one of those CVT transmissions, and it's an ugly little thing. Competes against the Tata Nano. No. That's it. It's there. It's a very popular car outside the United States. You don't want one. Toyota Altis. The heck's a Toyota Altis? Well, I'm looking at the pictures, and it kind of looks like a shrunk. Well, it's a Toyota. And it's probably sold here as the Corolla. But this is the name outside the U.S. Good car. Competes against the Nissan Sentra. Volkswagen Jetta. Yeah, we got it. And I'll tell you what. Volkswagen has been able to take a car and make it even more boring than anything else. It is bland styling. It is smooth. It is not exciting at all. You can't even put decent wheels on this thing and dress it up. They just kind of blend in with the body. But this is a very popular car, and apparently the buyers are a lot of ladies. They even have a turbo edition so that you can get to that parking spot before the next car. Toyota RAV4, another SUV type vehicle that the ladies seem to gravitate to. And it's, sold here. It's pretty good. It's reliable. It's a boring SUV. And frankly, SUVs are boring. Ford Escort. Now, I could understand the Escort ST or the very rare and no longer available in the States RS with the turbo. I can understand that. That would be a cool car. Now, my wife even had a Focus for a while. She saw the error of her ways and got rid of it for a Corvette. Now, that's a cool car. She got a convertible. Definitely something the ladies like. She takes her top down very often on the car, the roof. Yeah, that. What did you think I was talking about? I like where you're going with that. Anyway, the Mahindra KUV 100. Now, we don't get Mahindras here in the United States. That's an Indian brand. They're only sold in India for good reason. This thing has got curves in places you would not expect to see a curve in a car. But the women of India gravitate to this thing. It is an exciting car for them. I would put it right up there with the Nissan Juke. Yeah, it's that ugly. Honda City SV. Now, I don't know what the SV stands for, but we do get the City here in the U.S. It looks nothing like the City they sell outside the U.S. This looks more like a shrunk Civic, but it's got very swoopy styling, a really lean back windshield so that you can get a sunburn on your forehead regardless of which way you're going. Toyota Matrix. Yeah, we get them. Little car, entry-level vehicle. I can understand going to it for practicality reasons of fuel economy and low cost, and if you're only driving around in the city, it's probably okay. The Hyundai Tucson. Now, this is an SUV vehicle, and it's, again, what the studies have found is ladies prefer SUVs, four-door sedans, minivans, and things like that. Why? They get stuck carting the kids around. All right. So who are they talking to? Which women are they talking to about these cars? They're definitely not the exciting ladies that I know, the ones that really enjoy life and have fun, and yeah, the kids will fit in the trunk someplace. The number 2 vehicle is the Volkswagen Vento TSI. Yeah. It's boring. It really is boring. It is smooth. It's got fairly nondescript lines. It makes the Jetta look fancy. But this is the number 2 car worldwide that women gravitate to. I don't know why. It looks like something you'd find in a rental car fleet. You would buy it to drive around so no one noticed you. Okay. Well, if you're the kind of woman who always is on the go, this is the ideal car for you. Why? Now, another vehicle that makes the top 25 list is no longer in production. So when did this survey come out? I don't know. It's the Volkswagen Beetle. Not the early Beetle, the more current Beetle. And I kind of like the styling of them. It just... It kind of grows on you type thing, kind of like a wart. And it is kind of interesting looking. The latter ones were a little bit smoother, a little bit more rounded, a little bit more aggressive, especially with the big alloy wheels on it. It was a neat little car. It's out of production. People really didn't want it here in the States. They sold quite a bit. They were very popular when they first came out because it was a retro car, and people liked the retro, just like the PT Cruisers, the Chevy HHR, the Volkswagen Beetle. They came about, and they were desired. PT Cruisers were real popular among ladies until they went out of production as well. But these are the cars of today, and these are the cars the experts, not me, I'm not an expert, are saying the women gravitate to and really want to drive. None of the women I know, other than my neighbor across the way that's got the Juke, want to drive these cars. But, hey, what do I know? I'm a guy, and you've got gas. I'm Hot Rod Bob. You've got gas, the Great American Auto Scene Morning Edition. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we told you what the women wanted yesterday, and now we told you what they actually get today. Okay. Gas, the Great American Auto Scene. Award-winning show since 1990. And this year we got the .com award for internet-based series, automotive. And we've been in the top 50 in Asia. Strange, but we are. And I'll accept that. That's great. Gas, the Morning Edition, brought to you by Service Tech Equipment, where you can get all the equipment you need for the shop you've got. Keep that car maintained with the right equipment from Service Tech. Service Tech, talk to Craig at Service Tech in Simi Valley, California. Valley Head Service, where it doesn't matter how old or exotic the engine is, they are the guys to work on it for you. Irwindale Speedway and Irwindale Drag Strip, they're still racing. Check it out. I'm Hot Rod Bob. You've got gas, the Morning Edition. Have a great day, folks. And check us out on YouTube. Share and like this. It's on YouTube. Two Tired Guys Production as well. You can go to Gas on YouTube and Two Tired Guys Production and check out Two Tired Guys. We've got some great interviews there. The latest one with the people from West Coast Customs, the car builders, and SEMA. Check it out right now. Just released this morning on radio.com. Take care, folks.